Hi everyone, my name is Bhaskar and I have overall 10 plus years of experience in MNC company. Currently I am working as a Azure Data Engineer. Guys, have you ever wondered what is the difference between cloud and on-premises and why almost every company is moving to the cloud? If you are starting your Azure Data Engineering journey, understanding this concept is very essential. Okay. So in today's video, I will explain cloud versus on-premises in the simplest way possible using the real-world examples. So make sure you watch this video until the end because this is one of the most important beginner concept and a frequently asked interview topics. Okay, without further delay, let's get started. So we'll start with on-prem. I will give some brief idea about this and later we'll go to talk about cloud deployment model. Okay, and what are the different types of cloud deployment model? Okay, we'll discuss that because we are going to deal with the data. Okay, we are not going to deal with infrastructure. Okay, since we are going to deal with the data, so we should know about this concept. Okay, so guys, what is on-prem? Now you will see here I have written on top that the cloud and on-prem. Okay, what is on-prem? On-prem means on-premises means the company owns and manages all the hardware and software in its own office or data center. Okay, so whatever there in your premises, that will be treated as on-prem. I will write here. On-prem is what? Whatever there in your premises, that will be treated as on-prem. Okay, so example, like let's say I have some official work and let's imagine that I am a client visit is in Hyderabad or any Bangalore city. Okay, so if I want to visit business purpose, so if I stay for 1 month for my business, so do I need to buy any house? No, right? For 1 month we don't need to buy a house, so we can stay at hotel. Okay, and once the work once completed, then we can vacate this one. Okay, so that kind of process we can say cloud. Okay, so we don't need to buy a house. So if it is your house, that is on-prem, so everything you need to take care. Okay, that we can call it as a on-prem system. Okay, so guys, suppose you have a data engineering project, forget about Azure, okay, or any GCP or AWS. So if you are providing infrastructure by yourself, providing security by yourself, and if you are having everything yourself, then definitely that platform we can call it as a on-prem. Okay, now what is mean by cloud? Okay, this concept is also very important. Cloud means the infrastructure is provided by a cloud service provider such as Microsoft Azure, Amazon Web Services, AWS, or Google Cloud Platform, GCP. So you access services over the internet and pay only for what you use. Okay, that is called cloud. Just remember. So now cloud means it is just quite opposite. I already told you. So that is not in our control. Okay, you just taking the house for rent and using it. So that kind of system is called as cloud. So you don't need to buy a system, storage, everything. We are going to take it for rent, for yeah, everything will take for 1 month or for 1 day, 1 month. It's like that for 1 year. Okay, so once work is completed, so we are going to give it back to them. Okay, so here that is the cloud. So we'll see now what are the cloud service provider. Okay, cloud provider. So what are the cloud providers are there? Microsoft Azure, Microsoft Azure, then AWS, Amazon Web Services. Okay, so this is for Microsoft Azure for data processing, infrastructure, infrastructure, then GCP, okay, Alibaba Cloud, then IBM Cloud, okay, then Google, IBM and Google. So these are some example of cloud service provider. So there are cloud provider, we can take services, you may take infrastructure, storage, anything you can take. Okay, so there are three different types of cloud deployment model. So now we'll see what are the different types of cloud deployment model. Okay, so this is also, guys, very important to know what is the different types of cloud deployment model. Cloud deployment model. There are three types of cloud deployment model: public cloud, public, private, and hybrid. Okay, public, private, and hybrid. Okay, so what is the public cloud? So if the cloud provider provides services to the company, okay, just remember what is the public cloud. Okay, so we'll see now public. So if the cloud provider provides services to the company and for an individual, then we can call it as a public cloud. So they will give services to the company also, and they will give the services to the individual also, right? Suppose example here, this is the company, okay, company, and this is the public cloud. Okay, so company MS Microsoft can take services from the cloud, and individual, suppose this is the individual can take services from cloud. Okay, so this is called the public cloud. So what is the private cloud? Okay, this is also important. What is the private cloud? So private cloud, if the cloud provider provides services to company only, then we can call it as a private cloud, because cloud service provider will provide the services to only company, not to individual. Okay, so they don't provide services to individual. Okay, that is called private cloud. See here, private cloud, that cloud service provider company, this is the company, they will get the services from private cloud. Okay, this is the private cloud. So next important thing is, what is the hybrid cloud? Okay, hybrid cloud is the combination of public and private. Just remember this one, that means company will get few services, they will take from the public, and few services they will take from the private. Okay, so here I can example company company, few services will be from public and few services is from private. Okay, so it is the combination of both. Okay, it is the combination of both public and private. Okay, so we are going to talk about specifically to public cloud. Okay, we are going to talk about specifically to public cloud. So I wanted to provide a solution for my big data. If your problem is infrastructure, then go for infrastructure related service, and if your problem is related to the data, then go and take the data related services. Okay, so here my problem is in big data. So I wanted to process my big data to get insight on top of the data. So based on that, my data scientist team, they are going to run some algorithm, and data analytics teams also going to depend on me. Okay, so just imagine because we are responsible to provide the data to the downstream system. Here downstream system is like data scientist and data analytics. So Microsoft is having more than 100 services. Okay, so they have categorized into 3 different services. Okay, they have categorized into 3 different services. 3 different services. What are the 3 different services? One is SaaS, means software as a service. Software as a service. Next is PaaS. PaaS, platform as a service. Platform as a service. Next is IaaS. IaaS is a infrastructure as a service. Okay, so we'll discuss briefly about this. Okay, so they are going to provide, suppose PaaS service. Okay, we'll see about first we'll see about SaaS. Okay, so this kind of service, you should know one thing, that the process of taking required services from the cloud provider is known as cloud computing. Okay, just remember this. So process of taking required services from cloud provider is known as cloud computing. Okay, so interview, this question they may ask, what is cloud computing? Cloud computing. Cloud computing, process of taking required services from cloud provider is known as cloud computing. So first one is SaaS, software as a service. For example, I will give an example. For example like Gmail. Okay, to take the services from Gmail, we are not going to install the Gmail. Okay, we just use the services. Okay, likewise we can say Outlook also, Outlook, Power BI, okay, etc. So these are some kind of example. So next moving to the PaaS services. Okay, PaaS services means platform as a service. Okay, so suppose like Cloud Kitchen. Okay, they are going to provide a kitchen and you are going to use it. Likewise, they are going to they are giving you a platform, use the platform and provide a solution for your data. So all Azure Data Engineering services fall under this category. Okay, so PaaS is the most of the Azure Data Engineering services fall under this category, as we know that they will give a platform and we are going to use this. Okay, for example, you can say that SSIS project. Okay, for example, just a minute. For example, like SSIS project. Okay, so SSIS project, they are migrating to cloud. Okay, So it is a SSIS project is a Microsoft tool, okay, SQL Server Integration Services, okay. So it is which is designed for ETL processing. Like this in the market there are many SSIS projects are there, okay. So customer is having existing SSIS project and they want to migrate towards Azure, okay. Why they want to migrate? Because after maybe after a few years it may be Microsoft may not be support SSIS, okay. They may not provide any security upgrades. So if they stop, they have to migrate it. There is no alternative way, okay. So Microsoft also going to encourage this kind of people if they come from means a particular platform. So we'll give some concessions. They will tell like that we'll give some concessions. So such kind of discussion going to be happen, okay. They will give some concessions, okay, to migrate and all. Because of that reasons many SSIS projects are migrating towards to cloud platform. So this is the SSIS. SSIS is migrating to suppose Microsoft, okay. This is the Microsoft Azure. It is migrating to Microsoft Azure, okay. Migrating to Microsoft Azure, okay. So this is a PaaS service. PaaS service, or it is on-prem. SSIS is on-prem, or this one is cloud. Okay, so we cannot directly migrate to Azure, okay. We cannot directly migrate to Azure, okay. So you cannot lift and shift. You have to redesign it, okay. You have to redesign it. You have to redesign it, then only it is going to be possible. How we are going to redesign is we are going to use few services to redesign. That is called PaaS service, okay. That is called PaaS service. So here we will use ADF and ADB. Here what we will use? ADF, ADB, okay. And like a different kind of file system, etc. So here we will use ADF and ADB. By using these services you can redesign your solution, okay. So this kind of project is called migration project, and there are many migration projects in the market, okay. Likewise you can see Informatica project, Informatica, okay. So this is also the same, okay. Microsoft Azure, okay. Cloud this is on-prem, ADF, ADB, okay. This is also PaaS, okay. Redesign it. So likewise it is also means we have to redesign it, okay. It is also like the same. So this kind of project also available in the market, okay. Likewise you can say Hadoop also, Hadoop project also, okay. So this is also same, Hadoop to Microsoft Azure cloud is on-prem, okay. So this is also the same, okay. We have to redesign it, okay. So there are many brand new projects also exist in the market, okay. There are many brand new projects also exist in the market. Just a minute. Suppose this one brand new project, brand new project moving to Microsoft Azure, okay. So this is also PaaS service and ADF and ADB. So here we will use ADF and ADB, okay. Just remember this one because we are going to redesign it. Just a minute. For brand new project we'll design it, okay. We'll don't redesign because it is a brand new project, okay. We'll design it. Sorry, we will design it. Okay, for existing project, if you want to move to Microsoft Azure cloud, then only we will redesign it. Okay, for brand new project we'll design it. So likewise, one more project like GCP, cloud to cloud. If it is moved from GCP cloud to Microsoft Azure. Okay, so cloud to cloud platform, then less development effort is required. Okay, just remember this one. But if you are going for like brand new or Hadoop or SSS, then you have to effort more and more into development. Okay, just remember this one. Here there is a less development, and this is the cloud to cloud. Okay, this is a cloud to cloud. And last one we discuss about what is IaaS service. Okay, IaaS, last services is IaaS. Okay, so infrastructure as a service, example like Informatica project. Okay, Informatica project. Want to move to cloud, this is cloud. Informatica on-prem, IaaS. Okay, so guys, infrastructure, this is a infrastructure as a service. Okay, IaaS means what? Infrastructure as a service. Okay, so this time they don't want to lose their Informatica. Okay, this time they don't want to lose their Informatica. They want to, in previous approach they wanted to redesign it. Okay, once they redesign, then the platform will be decommissioned. You can see that SSIS, right? In previous approach, once they move to that cloud, that this process, this SSIS will be decommissioned. Okay, but in this IaaS, infrastructure as a service, you are not going to decommission your product. You want to use the same product only. Okay, this product I want to keep in Azure. Same product I want to keep in Azure. Okay, so I want to migrate it. Okay, for this kind of project we require IaaS service. Okay, because you are not losing your platform, you are not you are just changing the platform. Okay, you are not losing your platform, you are just changing the platform. Okay, so in this kind of situations you have to use lift and shift. Okay, just remember lift and shift approach, lift and shift. Okay, so hope you are getting my point. Okay, so we have Informatica project. If they want to lift and shift entire system without any change, then they have to go for IaaS platform. Okay, IaaS means infrastructure. Okay, infrastructure as a service. So you are expecting infrastructure from Microsoft. Okay, so once you take virtual machine in a cloud Microsoft, you can take a virtual machine in cloud Microsoft. Okay, inside that you can install Informatica. Okay, so if you need you can install Informatica in virtual machine. Okay, so they will just give compute and storage to you. You are just going to pay for infrastructure only. Okay, this kind of project also available in the market, but we are not going to be a part of this. Okay, so IaaS is not related to us. Okay, we are just going to use only PaaS services, PaaS services. Okay, so we have to concentrate only on data engineering services like ADF, Azure Data Factory, Azure Databricks, and Azure ADLS Gen 2, ADLS Gen 2. Okay, Azure Synapse, then Azure Key Vault, okay, Azure SQL Server. So we have to concentrate only on these data engineering services. So guys, I am done for that day. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it useful and learned something new today. Okay, so if you enjoyed this tutorial, please like, share and subscribe to Bhaskar Blogs and Technology. Turn on the bell icon so you never miss upcoming videos on Azure Data Engineering, SQL, Databricks, Python and interview preparations. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I will reply. Definitely I will reply as many as I can. Okay, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video. Happy learning guys. Bye.